Hey guys, Ryan and Alec back at Ground Control, still working from the X-Guard position. We're going to start the boombox variation from X-Guard. And now, once again, just like the previous few videos, we're going to start working towards our stand-up sweep. So I'm going to keep that good grip on his hip and his knee, and also have good control of his leg. I'm going to extend my legs away to distribute the weight to the far base point, and then I'm going to start coming towards my elbow and my hand. Now what happens in this situation sometimes is, we were talking about the guy getting a heavy knee. Sometimes that happens before we're even able to stand up. Maybe we rush it, maybe we didn't have good control when we went for it, maybe the guy anticipated, whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna keep that grip above the knee just to stop it from coming towards the mat, and I still have my hand posted. Now from here, my feet are gonna push, and I'm just gonna scoop my butt back just a little bit, just to give me a little bit of space. My weight is gonna be distributed hard onto my hip that's on the same side as the hand that's posted onto the mat, not the control side. I don't wanna sit square with this. I wanna create an angle now when I'm working for it. So now I have a clear lane with my backside leg. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick my backside leg up and over as I move my arm out of the way and lose the contact that I have with his laces, like so. As I do this, I'm gonna start taking my hands and start looking to attack right onto, like right above his hip, right where his hip meets his thigh. Sometimes when I do this, I need to post a hand on the mat because my power source is gonna end up being my leg. Sometimes you can figure 4 here, but for me, the mat gets in the way a lot when I start looking to do that. My ribs are gonna really close off onto his ankle and his calf to stop this guy from going anywhere. And if I do post my hand, I'm gonna post it just right on the mat. I'm not coming back because I don't wanna lose the ankle. From here, I'm just gonna do a big circular step with my free leg, my outside leg, and now my knee drops towards the mat. Lastly, I'm gonna come off of my post, look to lock right behind the hips, and now I drive my hip forward in order to execute the submission. Now, this move in a lot of your major tournaments isn't going to be legal until you get to the brown belt level. You know, be careful of it when you're hitting it in training or whatever the case may be. Obviously, don't try it at a competition that it's not legal. But then there's other organizations, especially in the no-gi division, where it doesn't matter your experience level, stuff like this is going to be legal. So it's important for everybody to know. Plus, you know, you might be a blue belt now, but hopefully you know, have aspirations of at some point being a brown belt. And like, I'm a firm believer, and you learn those moves, you know, before you get to that belt level so that you're comfortable with it. You're not starting from scratch once you get there. So we're gonna go over this one more time. So as I go towards my technical stand-up, come to my seated position, I've already started to lose control of the knee. That knee's already getting heavy on me. So my feet go towards the mat. I'm gonna scoop my butt back ever so slightly, have my weight distributed towards my inside hip, the hip on the same side that my hand is posted. And now that takes weight off of my leg. I can kick up and around. And as I do that, I want to lose contact with my shoulder onto his leg, so it drops right into my lap. When I do this also, my shin is going to be parallel towards the mat. In an ideal situation, I'm gonna clamp down onto his calf, and as I rotate forward, my shin is gonna insert right to the crease of his knee. So I don't have like a big bend in this guy as I'm trying to put my shin in place. It's got a little bit more slack, so I can close, and now I roll my shin into the knee. Again, when we go to finish, we're controlling the hip. My body is blocking that leg from moving anywhere. I'm gonna look to post. I might even pull a little bit onto the gi, and now I do my wide step. Bring myself out. My shin now is right to the crease of his knee. I can lock a gable grip and bring my hips forward. And that's a calf slicer variation from the X-Guard position.